the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. My name is Maryam Abaro Haruna, and I welcome you to LSWK Sharia Law sessions with Maryam Haruna. In our previous episode, I discussed the social life of the inhabitants of the inhabitants of the pre-Islamic Arabia, that is the Jahiliyyah period, people who inhabited them, how their social life was. And you see, during the pre-Islamic Arabia, it is allowed for stepmothers to marry their stepsons. Stepmothers can marry their stepsons, and as regards to the economic life, there's not much to be said as regards to the economic life, because the economic life was pretty much in a primitive stage. You see, their land wasn't so fertile for farming, and so the poor people and the middle class men, they live their lives, they earn a living by tendering to cattle, and the elites, the people, the rich people then in the pre-Islamic Arabia, they were very few, because of the way because there was no particular way for them to earn a living, as there are no mineral resources. So the businessmen then, the people who really had money then, they were very few, and they were very countable because of the nature of their society. Now, coming to their religious lives, apart from Christians and Jews, the Arabians were basically idolaters. The present day Kaaba, the house of Allah Azza wa Jal, that particular house of Allah Azza wa Jal was once a place where 360 idols were housed, and amongst the 360 idols, there were the high idols. Three of the high idols. Number one is Al-Lat, Al-Uzza, and Al-Manat. So these three idols, they were like the leader of the 360 idols. So annually, from every side of the Jahiliyyah, from every side of Makkah, then every side, they come and pay homage to their gods. They come and pay homage to their gods, and I would be given a quote where Jafar expressly explained their lives, the kind of lives they lived when they migrated from Mecca to Abyssinia, that is present day Ethiopia, to meet the king of Abyssinia called Najashi. He said he is the spokesperson of the Muslim immigrant to Abyssinia. In reply to the question of their king Najashi, he said, "We were people that worshipped idols, woods and stones, manufactured by our own hands, feeding on the dead animals, practicing immorality, desiring our families." You can imagine, the rich neglected the poor, the strong burdened the weak. Such was the state when Allah sent unto us a messenger. So you see in this quote what Ja'far said to the king of Najashi when he was asked, to the king Najashi, the king of Abyssinia, the present day Ethiopia. He explained that they were people who desired their own family. They desired their own their own mothers. They desired their own sisters, and they were idolaters. They worshipped something they made and sculptured with their own bare hands. Some people even worship the sun. Some people worship pieces of stones. How can you worship pieces of stones? Some people worship the moon. They even worship heaps of sand. So that was the state of during the Jahiliyyah period, the state of people during the Jahiliyyah period. Now, by way of recap, I was able to explain the economic life, although in the economic life there was not much to be said, and also the religious life. I am still explaining the religious life, but as due to time factor, I had to stop where I just stopped. So would be discussing and delving into it more, and I spoke on how people worshipped heaps of sand. They worshipped stones, pieces of stones. And I'd be stopping here and see you next time. Please don't forget to follow us so you can hear the full gist. Bye bye. Thank you.